Hey everybody, what's going on? I'm the Timmeister and welcome back to Dunswell. Well, the newest mini DLC, Hotels and Retreats, has just been released and I couldn't be more excited to implement some hotels into the city of Dunswell. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. In our parks menu, we now have a hotels menu. And with Dunswell being the size that it is, we of course already have 3 one-star hotels unlocked. So you don't actually have any hotels unlocked when you start a new game, and then as the population of your city grows, you start with 3 one-star hotels. So as I'm playing through this mini DLC, I'm going to try to give you guys the best tutorial that I can. Of course, this is a let's play, so I might struggle a little bit here and there to like figure out how this works. You know, I've watched a number of tutorials myself. There are many tutorials on how to properly play through this DLC. But anyway, I'll try to give you guys the best explanation that I possibly can as I'm playing through this. So this is all improv. Anyways, so the first thing I want to place down is the budget hotel. It's just a simple 1-star hotel. It provides affordable accommodation for all tourists, good for any tourist group. The budget hotel fits well anywhere in the city. So selecting this hotel, you immediately see that I have these green zones here in certain areas. Some areas are blue. And what that means is the preferability for the hotel as far as shopping goes. Okay, so the budget hotel is fine pretty much anywhere in the city, but you're going to want to place it where everything kind of averages out. Okay, so if I change tabs here and I go to sightseeing, so sightseeing hotels do best when built close to parks and unique buildings. Public transportation connections are a plus. Public transportation helps all of the hotels, so it's technically a plus for any hotel that you're going to place. But yeah, so these are the sightseeing zones. I think they sort of spawn up from like trees and like parks, things like that. Shopping, this is pretty obvious. Anywhere where there's commercial zonage is going to be a good shopping location for a hotel. Next up we have business. Now this one's a tricky one. Like zooming out, there's not a whole lot of business areas. There is downtown, I suppose, but our choices are a little bit more limited. And then nature. This one is fairly obvious as well. Anywhere where there's mountains or parks or rivers is going to be very good for those types of hotels. So I think I'm going to maybe look over in this area. With this hotel being like good for anywhere, I'm going to place it along this main road. Now I can't really like point my cursor to it, but if you look to the right side, just under where the 1-star is, you can kind of see these bars here. There's a yellow, orange, blue, green bar, and this represents how much that hotel sort of cares about certain things. So I think shopping is orange and blue. That blue bar is for businesses. So those ones they rank pretty high in importance for this particular hotel. But I think overall, my best option is probably over here by the mall, because we got decent sightseeing, good shopping, a little bit of business, and not so much nature, but it doesn't apply too much to this hotel, so I'm not really going to care about that. Let's go for shopping, because that's what we're most concerned about. And I'm going to try to squeeze it in. What about sightseeing is good pretty much anywhere. Business, sure. I'm just gonna go for, why not right here? Actually, I'm gonna move it over 1 just so we can like squeeze in a little bit of extra commercial zones here. And there we are. Maybe let's shove in a couple of trees. I really got to get into like properly treeing this whole area at some point. There. That looks quite all right. So let's go into our thing here. Okay, so we maxed out sightseeing. We maxed out shopping, of course. Businesses is actually pretty good. 25 out of 35. And as expected, there's like no nature at all here. Okay, so let's check. So we have 47 out of 70 guests. Here we have a little bar where we can adjust ticket prices. And then here we can see the financial situation of the hotel, which is not great at the moment. We're losing money. But let's go into the manage hotel screen here and check what's going on. Oh, it looks like we don't have a logo. Oh. Okay, there. So here, as you can see, you have this little management page where you can edit your hotel's name, logo, and color. On the bottom, this is technically how you level up towards unlocking some more hotels. So technically, your hotel needs to have a certain popularity rating. Popularity 80%. Okay, so anyways, that's where this rating comes from. But then you also have to produce profit. We need to produce $1,000 per week, I believe, or is that the weekly profit from all the hotels built in the city? Oh, okay. So that's not too bad then. Okay, so how do we do this? I probably want to raise ticket prices because we have... Okay, the highest I can do is 25, so let's do that. Oh, that might have not been the best answer. Because now we're losing more money because people are leaving the hotel. But our popularity rating's still at 80%. What if I, like, drop it down to, like... Let's drop it all the way down to 15. Let's see what this does. It's about the same. It varies between, like, 100 and 200 and something. I guess for the time being, I will leave it as is. But why is it not generating any money? That's kind of strange. Maybe I should move it to where there's more stuff going on. Like business. It's a decent business location too. Anyway, well, let's not worry about that too much. Oh, okay. I'm just noticing this now. So this rental cabin is all about sightseeing and nature. So there's no shopping or no businesses that apply to this. I know just the place for this rental cabin. Let's go sightseeing and nature. So this means the best place for this hotel is going to be somewhere along here. So I may have to do a bit of construction to get this to fit. So I think what I'll do is... I suppose I can remove these duplicates and then have two rental cabins. One beside each other. And then let's see what's going to happen here. So... we're maxed out on sightseeing, but... oh. We weren't maxed out on nature. And I suppose this is the trade-off, because we're so close to civilization, it kind of kills the natureness of it, but sightseeing is good. So I guess it's like a balance. But what I could do is... maybe have one more over here, right by this secondary park entrance. Maybe I'll have like 3. There. So these are quaint little cabins that can be rented. Now look at these. So they're still decently picturesque. Okay. They don't have power, so that's a problem, or water. But look at that. Boom. The nature popularity is off the charts. And look at that. We're actually turning a profit. And I'm going to leave this bar as is. $75 a night. Okay. That's a fair price, I suppose, for this type of cabin. So let's run some water to this spot, and then for electricity, what do we do? This is going to be a bit tricky because I don't want to run power lines over here. I don't necessarily want a windmill either because there's not really any suitable locations. Ay, ay, ay. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know. Ugh, I don't want to run power lines. But I might not have a choice. Yeah. It's not pretty, but I'll let it slide. So are all of these making profit? They're all making exactly the same amount of profit. That's fine. Are these turning a profit? No, they are losing money. This one as well is losing money. Jeez, this is hard. What if I lower the price to like 70 bucks? Oh, look at that. Turning a profit. We're making it a little more enticing by lowering the price, you know. These rentals are on sale. Okay, let's get into the last hotel here. So this is a town hostel. It offers low-cost accommodation and dormitories with shared kitchens and bathrooms. Yep, that's a hostel for sure. So these do well pretty much anywhere in the city, but they do seem to favor sightseeing more than anything else. So let's see where we can place this. Now, with I guess the theme of hostels, we don't want to be right in the central business district because it's very expensive. We maybe want to be a little bit outside of town, maybe near university. Over here seems like a pretty decent spot. Shopping was still a consideration. Business and nature a little bit. Businesses, there's like a slight tint of blue over here. Shopping is good. Sightseeing is all right. Oh, look at that. Boom, it fits right perfect here, I think. But this is like a corner building. Oh, no, not necessarily. I'm gonna put it right here. It's sort of wall to wall. Yeah, that looks nice there. Let's see what's going on here. So $10. That's dirt cheap. But we're losing money, and we're maxed out on both of these metrics. The only ones we really care about. What if I lower this down to like 7? Oh, look at that. $90 a week. Woo! Okay, let's go manage hotels. Ah! Okay, I understand. So this is technically a list of all of our hotels, and we're losing money. We're losing money. Oh, well, not necessarily. It depends on the day, I guess. I don't know why the budget hotel is losing money, though. I thought the location was pretty good. Maybe it has to do with the ticket prices. Maybe if I lower them down to like 17. I can entice some more people to come in here. Minus 36, okay. I don't know, I thought this was pretty good. And there's public transportation nearby. Well, with our new articulated buses, look at that beauty. And look at that. 70 people can fit in one of those. Although there's only 4. Well, I guess we'll just let this play out. We're breaking even, barely. But overall, we're making a bit of money, so I'll let it slide. And we're halfway to our goal, so... Okay, well, we're gonna need a few extra dollars per month here, so I'm gonna have to place a few more hotels. I thought, you know, just one set of hotels would have been enough to get to the next level, but it looks like we're gonna have to place a few of each. So the cabins, I think we're all right. I already have like 5 or 6 of those. Now, let's see where we can place a second budget hotel. Let's try to keep it between like shopping and businesses. You know, near downtown seems to be our best option. Over in like this area seems to be quite decent for one of these hotels. How about right here? This kind of ruins it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Oof. So again, business is pretty decent. Shopping is great. Sightseeing is maxed out. Oh, and we're turning a profit. Good. Look at that. We're now making $651 per week. Minus, you know, a few dollars. That's why we have this lower score here. So let's keep the trend going. Let's plop another, maybe like another one or two of these hotels. Oh yeah, what about over here across the pond? What do we have over here? Oh, this is actually a decent location for a cheap hotel. Yeah, why not? I can't fit it there. It's too bad. It just won't fit. Nope. But whatever, I guess I'll sacrifice the bookstore. Boop. There, so let's check on how this hotel is doing. I think you got to give it a moment just to like sync up here. Because at first glance, you'll be losing like $500 a month. I think that's just because there's no people in it yet. But look at that, now we're making $252 a week. And then let's maybe have a hostel here too. This seems like a decent location for a hostel. Look at that, we got sightseeing, business. Oh, we actually have some nature as well with this being right by the water. And I suppose I'll place this right about here. Boop. Right on the street corner. That actually looks really nice. And then if I check, we're still losing a bit. Oh, no, we're making money. Let's check our management screen. $916 a month. Oh, if it wasn't for these two rental cabins, they're not popular at all. I think this may have been a waste. It may have been in vain, guys. I'm going to remove them because I think with the removal of these two, we should break into level 2. Actually, I think I have... where is management screen? Oh, we have a new hotels. Hotel locations here. Manage hotels. Boom, look at that. We are now a level 2 city, I guess. We can accept level 2 hotels. Okay, so let's check out what we got here. Look at that. A small 2-star hotel. A small but stylish hotel with a backyard suitable for all tourist groups, but will do best near commercial areas. Okay, so now we're starting to get into the specialized hotels. A little old inn. Small down-home inn that provides beds for breakfast, cozy rooms, and a large backyard to ensure a relaxing holiday. Nice. And then a roadside motel. Nice. It offers affordable rooms with adjoined parking spaces. The motel is perfect for all visitors passing by. Oh, and before I forget, I wanted to talk about this. So, with the hotels and retreats DLC, if you go into your tourism and leisure menu, you have a ton of new parts that we can place down. And it looks like we have some little props as well. Is this? Yeah, look at that. Some little camping, some seating props, little tables here. But what I'm most excited about is these parks here. So tiny parks. And they are a lot smaller than anything that was available in the game prior to this. So let's take advantage of this. Why not place a couple of parks here? It's just going to improve on the land value over here. So we have 2 tiny parks, one of which is like a little soccer net. The other one is a little community garden, it looks like. But actually there's multiple varieties of a single park. So if you don't like the one that just placed down, you can go and place down a second one. Technically it's the same asset, but look at this. We now have a little play set. So I guess you can just place a bunch of these parks right next to each other and they won't look identical, which is really nice. We also have a park with birches. This one's a little bit bigger, so I was gonna show it off, but I guess I can't here. An old bridge park, which is even larger. A pond park, which is even larger. Now we're getting some pretty big ones. And a tourist park. Oh, this one's actually pretty small. I may be able to place it. Oh, yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Little souvenir shop. Yeah. What else we got here? We have a sidewalk restaurant, sidewalk cafe, and that is it. So I think, would a cafe look good here? I'm not sure. It kind of messes with the cliff a little bit, but I can probably move these buildings to another location, maybe like over here by the water. Maybe not, because they're pretty large and I don't really want to destroy any buildings. Oh, right over here. Look at that. Actually, that looks nice there. Awesome. And I think the cafe, I'm just going to put on the other side. It doesn't really mess with the cliff that much. There was already kind of a cliff here, so I'll leave that as is. And yeah, let's get back into the hotels. All right. Well, let's quickly place down these hotels, see how they perform, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just going to double check here. This hotel is going to do most well near commercial areas or shopping areas. So I think we're going to look over here by this area, and if I check the business rating of it, which is almost as important, this seems like a suitable spot. Sightseeing, not so much. Maybe a little more closer to the metro station. Yeah, I think overall this might be the best spot. Let's see, can I fit it? Oh, that's too bad. It won't fit there. But what is here? Why? What is this? Oh, it's because I marked this building historical. Yeah, I really want to keep this building. Oh, right here works. Yeah, let's do that. Bloop. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. But are we going to be making any money? That's the most important thing. We're maxed out on 3 metrics. What is going on here? Oh, I guess there was like one little commercial spot here. Oh yeah, look at that. We're actually turning a profit. Doing all right. Now let's check out the next hotel, the Old Inn. So shopping, sightseeing, and nature. We're gonna want to have this in a more touristy location. I'm thinking probably over here by the water. So nature is good. Shopping is not good though, unless maybe I place it over here. Nature is good. Sightseeing is half decent, I suppose. Why not? A little inn by, you know, our nice neighborhood over here. So maybe I'll place it right along here. Oh, wow. That's actually really nice. It's well decorated. Oh, no. This is certainly not a good spot. So we're maxed out on 2 metrics. But let's see if we turn a profit at least. Maybe we can still turn a profit despite it not being a very sightseeing worthy location. If it's not, I'm going to be forced to move this. Eek, nope. It looks like it might not be the best spot. I thought it would have been though. Sightseeing. It's blue. Maybe if I nudge it over a bit. But then it's... You can't really have shopping near nature areas. It's hard to do. Oh, maybe over here by the mountains. Look at that. So nature, would be good. Shopping is good. Oh, sightseeing is not. But it's beautiful. Look at all the mountains. What is sightseeing anyway? Hotels do best when built close to parks and unique buildings. Oh, okay. Well, we can fix that. Here, let's do this here. Let's add a maybe a dog park. Let's add a dog park here. So that'll raise our sightseeing rating a little bit. Yeah, this hotel's losing a ton of money. So I'm gonna wanna move it over here. And right by the park. Boom, right there. Is this place worthy? No, it's still not, but look at sightseeing. Well, I guess it's blue. Let's add another park. Let's add a plaza. Right across the street. Oh yeah, look at that. That worked. Well, we're still not making money. Oof. Maybe if we like reduce the price. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Now we're making money. It's a 2-star hotel, right? You can't overcharge. Okay. So we got that down. What else? We got both hotels. We now have a roadside motel. Now this is going to do most well near shopping areas. So again, let's do... I think a roadside motel would do best like over here by the mall. And honestly, it would look really cool by the mall because these buildings are a little bit out of place, I find. They're like skyscrapers, whereas, well, not skyscrapers, but they're like, you know, 6 or 7 story buildings where they should be like all kind of more flat, with this being a more residential-ish area. So I'm gonna place it right over here, I think. But first, let's make sure that it's a good location. Sightseeing. Oh, really good. Shopping is really good. What else? Businesses. We got a tinge of blue. And nature, nothing. Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll remove this parking spot. Already occupied. Oh. I have another parking spot here. And bloop. There we go. Look at that beauty. Right. There's not a more perfect spot for this. Let's check what is going to happen with this building. Yeah, as expected, businesses is not doing very well. But we're still turning a decent profit for, you know, a nice small hotel. So I think we're doing all right. Oh, this old inn is all over the place. All right. I'm gonna check out this motel again. Very well decorated. This would actually look good in like a quaint little town. Very nice. All right, guys. Well, I think this is gonna do it for this episode. We've plopped all the hotels that we have available to us. So all the level 1 and level 2s. We have quite the list to get through. I won't get through them next episode. I don't believe this is going to be like over, you know, a few episodes. It's going to be quite a process. Now, with this brand new update, there was multiple things that were released. There was another content creator pack by Avanya, which we're going to be playing with in the next episode when I get into the industries area. So all of these old industries, you know, the default dirty industries that are just billowing up plumes of smoke, most of these are going to go, and we're going to be replacing those with some nice, clean, more efficient buildings. So stay tuned for that. I'm sure that episode is going to be very exciting. So guys, with all that being said and done, thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to like, leave a comment, and subscribe. And until the next episode, take care.